going on, everybody? Welcome back to the kitchen table. It's a bad bite size. And today it's all about Thor, Ragnarok. And director, Udi, go.
The director is, what's he again? Taika.
That was Taika.
Waititi.
Taika, yeah.
Waititi.
Yeah, he got it, Taika.
And he has done
What We Do in the Dark, which you know. Hunt for the Wilder People, sorry. This movie, and then he did those little comedic shorts during Civil War that was Team Thor. He did those. That's basically it, yeah.
Right. Cast, Jarad.
All right, this is actually a pretty long cast for most movies.
Pick the best ones.
Chris Hemsworth is Thor.
Who dat?
Tom Hiddleston is Loki. Kate Blanchett is Hela. Idris Elba is Helmdall. Jeff Goldblum is Grandmaster. Tessa Thompson is Valkyrie. You can't not skip anybody.
Yeah, keep on going.
Carl Urban is Scourge. Mark Ruffalo is Bruce Banner. Anthony Hopkins is Odin. Benedict Cumberbatch is Doctor Strange. Taika Waititi plays the voice for Korg. And Stan Lee's the barber. Yeah, I blazed through them, but I mean, there's a lot of there's cameos too.
Plus
but we're not going to say the cameos.
No.
Yeah, we don't want to spoil them, but
they're good ones.
They're in the very beginning, pretty much.
I don't think at this time freaking Stanley even counts as a cameo anymore because he's required to be in it.
If he wasn't in it, people would be pissed.
Yeah, agreed.
You're always
but the fact that he was a barber was ridiculous.
Dude, he was awesome.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to get my hair cut with that machine.
I always wondered why Thor had to cut his hair. I'm like, okay, well that makes sense now.
Yep.
It probably was just because of that. They probably just like, oh, we need to sing with Stan Lee. Hey, will you cut your hair? I'm like, okay.
Probably Chris Hemsworth was like, enough with the wig already.
Yeah.
All right, synopsis. So this movie takes place after Avengers: Age of Ultron. We find out what happens to Thor and what happens to Hulk. Hulk obviously took off when what's the name of the plane called?
Quinjet.
The Quinjet left to somewhere we don't know where. That's what this movie's about to explain. And Thor is on his way looking for the Infinity Stones, which probably didn't happen. Probably did not happen. And so we take place from there. He's on his journey, comes back to Asgard, blah, 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 does some stuff. In the interim, his dad passes away. By his dad passing away, a prophecy gets started. His nemesis in this movie now comes because of this prophecy. Without getting too much into, I don't want to go into the whole rivalry.
Leave it there.
Okay. So we'll stop
right there.
Okay. We'll stop right there. But we do that. This much of this movie does take place in another world. What was the planet called again?
Sakaar.
So at least half of the movie is in Sakaar, where he learns his lessons and he comes back to Asgard to do this do-gooder thing and fights the big battle, as prophesized.
Yep.
So good things. Bad plus.
Wait.
Huh?
Do we have one?
Oh, do you have one sentence? I forgot you're here.
Yeah, I got one.
I'm like,
wait, I'm always here. I got a one sentences.
What do you got?
Thor, the new Doug.
Yeah, okay, you're going to have to watch that to know that.
Okay.
Oh, God. Wow, that was perfect.
Yeah, see? I'm back.
Okay, the good parts, the bad plus, the as Udi can't even contain himself right now. All right, we'll start with you, Jarad. Good part.
You start with me? Good parts?
Damn, Jared, that's the best one you've had in a while.
Yeah, I know it is. I know. You know what? I thought of it like as soon as I thought of it at the instant that I heard it. So I really like the fun approach to everything. Like I thought I wrote down a couple notes. I know it's not Udi's favorite part, but the comedy. I really enjoyed it.
No, the movie is comedy.
It was fun and it was comedy and I really liked the rock guy.
Okay. What do you got?
Well, it's not that that'll be my down points. My favorite part or my up part would be the Grandmaster when Jeff Goldblum. Yeah.
You like his?
I enjoyed his character very, very, very much. It's like Jeff Goldblum plus another 2/3 of a Jeff Goldblum thrown on top and then let run amok.
Okay.
Yeah.
I appreciated more Hulk, more humanized Hulk, I guess, especially the banter between him and Thor.
Yeah, same. Hulk like fire, Thor like water.
Well, kind of both like fire.
But Hulk like raging fire, Thor like smoldering fire.
And just the stuff that just comes out of his mouth is childish, but we still got a glimpse of Bruce Banner in there, you know? And, I don't know, just him, the image of him in a big-ass bed playing with the ball. That'll stick with me for a while.
The jacuzzi.
Oh.
I'm going to leave it right there. I'll leave it right there.
Going on to the bad plus, I mean, the bad parts, the womp-womps, go.
The little bit over the top with the slapstick.
And the forced comedy.
And the forced comedy. If they would have taken like 10% of that away, epic movie. Well, epic might be too strong, but very, very good.
Okay.
It went from good.
Just a little too much.
Yep.
Jarad.
We're so like opposite. It's funny. My bad part's gonna be Hulk. Like,
here we go.
Yeah, his scale's always off. Sometimes he's big, sometimes he's small, and sometimes he's just right. It's just really weird every time.
Well, also
every
the scale of the other monsters too.
Yeah,
they're
they're
always off.
Yeah, the scale changes.
Agreed.
So like, you don't like the comedy I do. You love Hulk. I don't.
I do love Hulk.
Hulk.
So we're all opposite on this.
Smash, yep.
But we all love the new Doug.
We do love the new Doug.
The new Doug.
Now, my negative is going to be on par with yours. The tone of this film kind of threw me off, coming from the first two. The first one, directed by Kenneth Branagh, was actually decent. It had Thor as a fish out of water sequence, and the comedy and the humor came out of just that awkwardness.
Yep.
Two ended up becoming a little more gritty and more, I don't know what the word to describe it is, but a little more gritty,
Yep.
a little more serious storyline. Now we do a complete 180 and go to a completely comedic pace with slapstick comedy and forced humor, and everybody is what do we call those again?
Comedian?
No. Comic relief.
Oh, okay.
Where everybody is the comic relief. I don't think everybody can pull that off.
No.
I'm still questioning Chris Hemsworth's performance as a comedy relief guy. But other than that, it was enjoyable. It was fun. It was something I would actually go see again because it's fun. Especially the battle with him and Hulk that they've been amping up in every trailer, every preview that we've seen, which we've also, you guys discussed it in our hour-long podcast, that was completely just mishandled, and we could have had a better aha moment if we never saw that in the previews.
Agreed. Yep.
All right. Go ahead and round table this. Do it? Meh.
Do it.
Do it. Absolutely.
Do it. Absolutely, too. It's... Yeah, no matter how the tone comes out, it's a comedy. It's fun. And I think that's all it was meant to be. It didn't really speculate into any more into the Marvel Universe. Didn't really talk about Infinity Wars much. Didn't really lead into anything.
You learned a lot more about Asgard.
A little bit, yeah.
Which I enjoyed.
So a little bit more backstory, but nothing precedent as far as getting on with the upcoming Avengers film.
Not really.
Yeah. So being a fun ride, that's all it was really meant to be.
Yep.
Kind of like how Doctor Strange was kind of a fun ride. It's a stepping stone into something else. This is what this kind of feels like to me. So on that note, good Hulk-like. Next on the list.
I forgot.
Then we just say Justice League.
Yeah, Justice League.
Justice League.
Justice League.
So next. Oh god, that hurts my head.
I'm not gonna watch any trailers.
I can't watch any more trailers. I'm done with the trailers.
Yeah, I've never watched any of them, so I'm not watching any of them. I want to go
Okay.
in. I want to go into it dry.
Okay.
Yeah, I just it ruins it for me. Okay, Justice
All right.
League. So until then,